Need good sleep after checking out all the Harbor Canucks videos? Lisa.com. Lisa Sleep mattresses are made of 3-layer premium foam for all that cushion support, free shipping in compressed packaging, try it for 100 nights, if you don't love it, return it, and for every 10 mattresses sold, one is donated to a homeless shelter. And you, the Harbor Canucks viewer, get $75 off upon checkout using our promotional code HWC75. Lisa.com/HWC to get started. Happy sleeping.
Hello everyone, I'm Dmitry with Harbor Canucks, and by request, in this video we'll be doing a full showdown between two really popular cases, the Define S from Fractal Design and the Enthoo Pro M from Fantex. Now, the reason for the showdown lies in the similarity of the target audience, the feature set, and the price. You're looking at $79 for the Pro M and the Define S non-windowed version, and it's a $10 premium for the windowed side panel, which is totally worth it. They are both mid-towers that offer kick-ass internal layout, but is one better than the other? Let's find out. So I'm going to start this showdown with the exterior rundown. The Define S follows in the footsteps of simple black box design that Fractal Design has not changed in ages. It's clearly not trying to compensate for anything, if you know what I mean, because it is a popular preference. I like the brushed plastic front panel and the I/O at the top. The Pro M, on the other hand, has a little extra character with the front panel. It's got a single 5.25-inch drive bay, and the I/O is moved to the side. But both are simple enough without any aggressive gamery characteristics, and I like that. I like the window cutout on the Define S more, just because it spans a better chunk of the interior that you'd want to show off, while the window on the Pro M is a bit too narrow. The viewing angles are limited, but the looks are all subjective, so let us know in the comments which you prefer. However, the side panel rigidity goes to the Define S, with good quality and heavy panels, and thumb screws that are attached on the panel, which is awesome. And the solid panels do compensate though for the wobbly interior because there is no internal frame support. The Enthoo Pro M is kind of the opposite. The side panels are very thin and flimsy. Plus, to top it off, the mounting mechanism relies on hinges that are difficult to align. However, the internal frame is totally solid with absolutely zero flex on the frame. Unfortunately, both side panels failed the nail scratch test. I don't have Wolverine nails like some people have mentioned in the comments, and I apply only a little bit of pressure, so be careful when working with the two. But we've heard from Fantex that they are strengthening the window to be more clear and more durable against scratches. So I can say the nail scratch test, despite of how many windows I've destroyed, can be seen as a success. When it comes down to dust proofing, the Pro M has all ports covered. There's a large magnetic filter at the top, which I love, a power supply filter at the bottom, and a filter on the front panel. However, the side ventilation ports at the front are behind the filter, making this intake prone to dust. You could cover it somehow, but that's not the point, and it's unfortunate to see this overlooked. The Define S has a large filter spanning the front intake with deep enough ventilation openings between the panel. There's a removable power supply filter, and coming to the top, this is where we find the ModVent system that allows you to remove only the needed portions for your specific fan configuration. The fan mounts are offset closer to the panel for better rat clearance, but there is no dust filter here, and Fractal Design really needs to figure out a way to give us proper dust proofing at the top, please. Coming inside, the Define S comes with two excellent 140mm fans, so you get proper exhaust and some intake out of the box, with one of the best airflow designs on the market. The cooling potential with triple 120 or 140mm fans at the front and the top as well makes this a really popular candidate for water cooling. This is because the traditional drive cage is now gone, so the interior is just open for your imagination. Know what I mean? Water cooling mostly though. Keep it PG, please. Plus, the rail system is built in to help with the reservoir mounting, which is awesome. Coming inside the Pro M, and it's clear that people are demanding this type of open interior layouts that would optimize airflow and maximize the convenience of any water cooling. Inside we find only a single 140mm exhaust, so you will need to populate it with fans for proper cooling, and this was one of the critiques a lot of you guys commented on the review, because at $79 you were expecting to have at least a second fan. At the front you can set up triple 120mm fans or dual 140mm. Because of this chamber separation, the floor at the front can be removed to accommodate for longer than 240mm radiators. Now the Pro M has one of the best top fan mounting solutions. It's a simple removable bracket for triple 120 or dual 140mm fans. It's a really awesome way to allow users to mount things outside of the case and slide it back in during assembly. Both cases have outstanding airflow, but the Define S takes this one for sure, with more fan spots and better water cooling support. For storage, I also love Fractal's approach here with 3 brackets at the back for 3.5-inch drives that are backwards compatible with 2.5-inch drives as well, and we have dual SSD brackets for excellent storage potential considering the drive cage is gone. The Enthoo Pro M, on the other hand, has a cage in the bottom chamber with 2 drive caddies, so one less than the Define S, plus only a single SSD bracket. That is modular, by the way, so you can move it around and even bring it to the side of the case to show it off, but if only the window panel extended to that portion. However, the Pro M has this unique optional mounting system in place, using these brackets to attach more drives on the interior chamber with mounting flexibility within these 5 spots, depending on your system. The unfortunate part is that no brackets are included and they are $10 a piece, so if you need more storage space than that, you actually better look elsewhere. As for the assembly process, both Fractal and Fantex managed to create a complete new proof interior for one of the easiest systems to put together. Our reference test system fits in place very well, absolutely no hiccups. The spacious chamber on each case just looks awesome. I love the chamber division on the Pro M though, especially because the power supply is moved closer to the panel and we have extra clearance on the other side to stash away any extra cables. And both cases actually utilize these Velcro straps to let you easily collect and clean up all the cables, so both cases have fantastic cable management. And so in conclusion, which one is better? I think that the Define S is a bit more versatile in the cooling department, especially with the added fan included. There's extra drive support out of the box, side panel presentation is better, while the Enthoo Pro M features an outstanding internal frame and a different aesthetic on the inside too with that bottom chamber. Plus you have that 5.25-inch drive slot, which is important to some people and is missing on the Define S. My main negative point on the Define S is the top Moduvent system that has no dust filter. My main negative point on the Pro M are no front intake fans included and side panels are really flimsy. But looking past that, both cases are extremely satisfying to build in, and at this price point sort of set the benchmark of what we should expect from new cases released in this price bracket. The Define S is a clear winner if you are looking for the best water cooling customization right now, while the Pro M is an awesome alternative for a simple gaming build where you don't mind the limited drive options, but want a proper user-friendly building experience. And so guys, this concludes this case showdown between the Define S and the Enthoo Pro M. Leave your thoughts on which 2 enclosures we should compare or compete in a future showdown. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know which one of these you prefer more, and we'll see you in the next one.